Greetings to all the imaginary friends. It is Friday. We made it, as Tyler said in the chat just now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nostalgia Nation. I'm your host, Imaginator. And you know what? It's time for another nostalgia sleepover because it's Friday. We got the Mountain Dew, we got the soda, we got the candy. My chores are done. Mom said it's cool. I can have as many friends over as I want. She's going to order Pizza Hut for us. It's going to be great. You got Brandon G, the GOAT, in the chat. Jesse, hey, glad you could stop by. Tyler, yes, he's saying we made it. Of course, John, the esteemed Mr. John, is here watching Spaceballs. That's a fantastic movie. 4 on 6. Hello, 4 on 6. It's Saturday already? I thought it was Tuesday. Yeah, time disappears when it's holiday. I'm ready to just have some fun. I do need to step away and get some candy at some point because I forgot to grab it. But what is going on with everybody else? Is there any fun things happening this weekend for you? It's been a nice chill day for me. Work, the new job is going great still. I started writing actual dialogue today, which is fantastic. It was just tons of fun, just sort of being creative at work. I can't say enough good about it right now, at least. Very excited about the game we're working on. And there's not much more to say that I can say about that right now, but more to come in the future, I'm sure. This Monday, this is the only announcement we have. We've passed 4,000 subscribers. Woo! We did it. This Monday, the 10th of November, is going to be our 4,000 subscriber celebration stream. So make sure you pop in because you're going to win the new Lego Game Boy. We've got a couple other prizes to give away as well, but I'm only going to give away as many prizes as we have people, if that makes sense. Not as many prizes as we have people. That'd be like 20 prizes. We're giving, like, the more people we have, the more prizes we'll get. I'll give away is what I'm saying. So make sure you're here for it. It's gonna be fun. And go right now, right this second, go into the Discord and drop any questions you might have in the Ask Me Anything channel. We're gonna do another AMA session on Monday. My life's an open book. You can ask me about anything you might want to know, whether it's just, you know, I think one time somebody asked writing advice, you know, from my author side, whether it's YouTube related, games related, martial arts related, magic related, whatever you want to talk about. Drop it in the Ask Me Anything channel right now so we can get to it on Monday. Oliver, hey, what's up? Big congrats on the job. Thank you so much. And on the job going well and on the sub count. Thank you so much, Oliver. Thank you in part to you, of course. Creative freedom sounds great, says Brandon. Yes. Dude, it's just awesome to be working on video games. It's like I was saying last stream, it's so weird to be on this side of the counter and like see things that we're working on and we're trying to get ready for, you know, to be shown in state of plays or whatever. It's like, oh, I can see this on this side. This is interesting. I watched there's a bunch of chats I'm in, you know, in like our communication program, and I'm in with the writers, but then they have a different department chat that's like all the programmers, and it is fascinating just like listening to them talk. Like it sounds like they're talking in Klingon, dude. It's just like, what are you guys saying? This is crazy. And they're screenshotting things to help each other. How do I fix this? And it's just like, it's like a kid just took a crayon and scribbled on a piece of paper is what it looks like in my eyes. It's pretty fascinating. I saw some questions from you, John. That's fantastic. Thanks for doing that. True story. There's an author named Raziel Reed based out of Canada. No way. Who writes gay fantasy erotica? Is your brother okay? I need to screenshot this and send it to him. And of course you did the Seinfeld joke. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Maybe you're just saying that, but there's a joke in Seinfeld where he's like, not that there's anything wrong with that anytime they mention it. Dude, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm literally posting it in his Discord right now. And then we are going to get started with Final Fantasy VI. And when I mean get started, we're going to boot up our save from last time. Let's see. I should put it in this sub channel. Okay. I'm gonna post in my chat today. That's so funny, Oliver. Okay. I have a question for now. Should I put you on the living room TV? Yes, you should, of course. So the whole family can see. Everyone can gather around family TV and watch Imaginator. Okay. Also, that is not a joke. That person exists. Oh, I know that's not a joke. Yeah. But the Seinfeld joke is not that there's anything wrong with that. Do your parents know? No, nobody has a clue. Oh, funny. Okay. I did boot up MUVR in advance, so it wouldn't crash on us tonight. Shall we see if we have luck? Shall we see? I don't know why the light's off by default. I didn't save it that way. Maybe I hit a button. There we go. Welcome back to the Nostalgia Sleepover Bedroom. Yeah, John, I think you're safe for that. Okay, let's get Final Fantasy VI off the shelf. Classic game. We'll put it over on the dresser. Having difficulties steering this. But yeah, hopefully everybody has some good weekend plans. I am going to do this, of course, and then wake up. I need to go to a graveside service. Not a graveside service. The person passed away a year ago, but I'm going for a memorial little get-together at the graveside to do some bagpipes. Somebody asked me to play the bagpipes there. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go out to lunch, and then I kind of have a free Saturday. It's really nice. I beat Final Fantasy Tactics, by the way. So I freed that time up, and I have 2 more games that I've backlogged that I'm about halfway through, and I need to finish before I start a new game. Won't be on too long tonight, says Jesse. Early morning tomorrow, so that answers my question there. Let's go, Green Power Plumber. Thanks for joining the party. Thanks for the sub. If you're in here, you're amazing. Yeah, time's the worst. It's the most precious currency on the planet. Oh, thanks, Oliver. It's actually just it's a son of a friend, so it's not somebody that like deeply affected me, but I appreciate that, Oliver. Very tough time for one of my author friends. It's one of their children, so I'm gonna go support. Got FF3 pulled up. Yes, sirree. Hey, Jason Awesome VOD's in the chat, dude. I'm excited for you to get your Switch 2. Mine's right here behind me. I friggin' hate how the Switch 2 only has black Joy-Cons, though. It drives me crazy. They did the same crap with the Switch 1. They released it with those butt-ugly gray Joy-Cons before they released the color ones. Actually, no, the color ones were at launch, too, huh? But, yeah. Like, I mean, these are nice looking, but really? Like, no colors at launch? Come on. Second they release colors, I'm gonna get some more. Sell my second pair of black boring ones and get some colored ones. I had to play music at a funeral Tuesday. Really, Tyler? Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences to Tyler as well. What did you play? Piano? Bagpipes? I'm doing pretty well, Jason. I'm doing pretty well indeed. My daughter's calling me. She said she could get a ride home from where she was. If she says I need a ride now, then she's kind of screwed. I'm streaming. What's up? Is she locked out? Maybe she's locked out. Guitar and sang. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, obviously circumstances weren't cool, but for my wife's great aunt, so it was just out of respect. Oh, that's really cool. Dude, I would love to see a video of that. I bet you're... Gosh, you gotta be so talented to play guitar and sing at the same time. That is hard to do. Look how happy we are. Just wait until I get my next paycheck. Oh, that's why you're waiting, Jason. Okay. I did not know that, John. Yeah, I might have to step away and see what my daughter needs. I'll see if she texts me back here in the next second. She's texting back now. We were level grinding out here. Terra's just about out of magic. And we're at the next story beat, the Returner hideout. Gosh, this music. Oh, Jesse in the chat, I sent that to the wrong person. I was like, I'm glad he checked. Why was I on Jesse's text? I guess I texted you a little earlier tonight. I'm streaming, what's up? I said, and Jesse's like, Let me just go ahead and send that to the right person. Meatloaf's. How was your work? How was your work? And awesome on getting it. Thanks, Jason. I was just telling right before you hopped in, work has been fantastic. I was writing dialogue today for the game that we're working on. I'm sort of getting my feet wet a little bit. It's at the end of the first week, so haven't done a ton yet, but so far so good. It's really fun. King Edgar, this way, please. First, we go exploring before we follow him. Did you speak with Bannon? Phoenix down with the odd spelling. Final Fantasy had found its footing by this game, but it wasn't completely sort of standardized and polished to the max yet. That didn't come till kind of 7, but this was pretty close. We're pretty good on items, actually. Nice, I can't wait to try out Mario Kart World before doing the community game night with the rest of you. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do Mario Kart World community night, to be honest. I don't know if enough people have Mario Kart World, number one. And I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't know if you saw my video, Jason. I'm not a fan of Mario Kart World. It's not that good. I'd be curious to hear your opinion, though. Maybe you'll like it. I'll fly away. An old hymn. That's cool. Not even the Empire would think of looking here for us. Green cherry. I forgot what that does. Oh, cures imp. That's right. They call it imps, but it's really a kappa, a Japanese kappa. Well, you just ruined it, says Jason. Hey, don't let my opinion ruin your impression of it. You might love it. And if you do, that's amazing. You'll have to tell me your thoughts. There's Bannon. Bannon, we brought the girl with us. Is she the girl who can talk to espers? Espers? Seemed the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons brought word that she wiped out 50 of the Empire's best soldiers in a few minutes. That's a lie. Terra. Bannon, she doesn't remember anything. Stay where you are. Perhaps you've heard this story. Once when people were pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open, but one man went and opened it anyway. He unleashed all the evils of the world: envy, greed, pride, violence, control. All that was left in the box was a single ray of hope, of light, hope. We now confront those evils. And you are that last ray of light, our only hope. Bannon? I'm so tired. Let me rest a while. The Quest 64 essay. Never gonna happen. Ding dong, the witch is dead at my own funeral. Or I'm leaving it all to my cat. I don't know that one. Someone important to me was jailed by the Empire. I've hated the Empire ever since. I joined the Returners when I realized the Empire was rotten to the core. I wanted to make a difference. But I have no significance other than in other... Oh, I have another... Sorry. I have no significant other in my life. And that's not entirely true. Besides, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. They're counting on you. I can't read tonight. I will let you know how the Mario Kart World is. I would want to get the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. Yeah, the camera makes it really fun. Me and my kids had fun with the Mario Party Jamboree update with the camera. It was pretty good. We're a small organization now, but our membership is starting to soar. Classes need glasses. The only thing I can add is that you can trust my brother implicitly. He's always been fair with me. You can trust him, Terra. But don't you dare tell him I said that. He chuckles. By the way, don't forget that there's a secret passage in the treasure room. Is there? That's right. I think once I see it, I'll remember it. There's Edgar over here in the corner. It's gonna be tough to talk you into helping us. If we push you too hard, we're no different than the Empire. So we want you to make up your own mind. I will need another set of sprint shoes soon because the team splits up here in a second. Oh yeah, you can get the upgrade pack for sure. Did it refill my stuff already? No, I need to take a nap for sure. Yeah, the music is so good. Can you guys hear everything okay? Got the theme song playing. I did try the GameCube on Switch 2 briefly. I don't have a lot of nostalgia for the GameCube, and the game selection right now isn't the best, so I haven't played it a lot, but I did try it. Works really well. Bass boost your microphone? Why? Please join us in our battle. Air Lance. Phoenix down. True Knight. Maybe I wouldn't have remembered Jesse, because this is the treasure room, but... There it is. Yeah, I don't know if I would have remembered that, actually. Thanks for the heads up. White cape. Protects against imp and mute. Raises defense. That's really good. Well, I just heard a Magidaughter come in, so... everything was fine, apparently. Bannon, he went outside a moment ago.
streaming. I want to see if you can unlock my phone.
No, you don't need it at all.
Just so we can.
I'll give you like 20 minutes extra.
Okay.
Okay, was it fun?
Yeah, it was so good.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Sure.
Okay, 20 minutes.
I'll probably just watch a movie and do it.
Okay. No. Gives little waves. What would have been fun, inclusion in the Windows 98, I should have taken like a bunch of old IGN guides so we could look at them if you get stuck. Hi, Offspring number 1. Oh. Have you made a decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? No. And shout out to Jesse. I would have remembered this one, but he did remind me as well. There's a little secret if you say no 3 times. I see. Go back out. He asks the same thing. I thought as much. Find your own ray. You're sure about this? Wise Basic just came in to pop in, dude. What's up? Good to see ya. John had the same thought. Yeah, how you doing, Wise? Hope? How can anyone put their hope in me? Poor Tara. Tina. What's going on? What happened? Is the audio loud enough to hear the game okay? Someone did a number on him. South Figaro. Empire took Figaro. Coming this way. They found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Locke? I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro and slow the Empire down, right? This is right up your alley. Good luck. Tara, please wait for me, and please don't let a don't let a lecherous young king who shall remain nameless near you. Locke. So funny. Big brother, aren't you ever going to grow up? What are we going to do? We'll escape down the Leet River and make our way to Narsh. I want to see that Esper for myself. Right. There's a raft by the back entrance. It's a gamble, but we're fresh out of options. You're in danger here. Come with us to Narsh. You'll probably even gain some understanding of your own abilities. We've no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narshi. Aha, now this is where you get the extra item for saying no 3 times. I understand your unease, but even as we speak, innocent lives are being lost. Please, we need your abilities. This relic will keep you safe. Genji glove. Been okay, says Wise. Just fixed my sleep schedule. Dude, that's a big win. That's important. Game is good, yeah. It's a bit low, but distinguishable. Okay. I think I turned actually the TV, the virtual TV down a little bit. We'll try that. Bill Clinton. Get my mouse out of here. Okay, so probably should have bought that other pair of sprint shoes while I could. Genji glove, possible to equip each hand with a weapon. So good. She's going to be our magic user, so she doesn't need the Genji glove. I'm going to save it for Locke, actually. But Edgar has the goggles. Locke will be able to buy sprint shoes pretty soon after I take control of him. So I'll give the sprint shoes. We actually don't need the sprint shoes right now. I'm going to save them for Sabin's whatchamacallit, Sabin's story. Yeah, I'll put the sprint shoes on Sabin because he'll take those with him. Okay. This is a good place to level grind right now. How well do you think you could deal a game of poker? Like, as the dealer? I am not a fan of poker. Like, I don't really know how to play very well. I know the basics, but I don't really know how to play. Never really cared to. Gambling, it's not really my thing. You'd think it would be, with being a card person. I mean, I always have, like a deck of cards, like, right on me. There's one right here. But yeah, not a gambler, not a card player, really. Off the board, the raft. Wait, I want to see something real quick. As the dealer, probably not very good. Give our regards to Bannon. I want to see if the store's still open. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, we'll buy the sprint shoes right now. That's the only relic they have in stock. All right, I'm out for the night. Catch you Monday, says Jesse. Dude, you're the man. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the tips. Have a good night. Keep in touch. Yeah, slots. I mean, you might as well just flush your money down the toilet. Dude, pull a joker and stack it all up and burn it. Now, the one game I do play, I don't gamble in real life, like with real money, but the one game I do love is roulette. I love roulette. I've got a whole roulette wheel and board, like table that I can bring out. Me and my kids play sometimes. Head towards Narshe, but protect Bannon at all costs. If Bannon is put out of commission, your journey's over. Bannon's just a healer. He just has an auto heal ability, and that's all he does. We'll take care of the rest, Bannon. For being the leader of the resistance, you're not very impressive. I'll say that. Health is what it's called. Good news, everyone. My high school formal prom isn't on a stream day. Nice. Are you going to the dance with anybody? Yeah, teaching them young. We're going to go left. Because I think it goes in a loop, if I remember right. And yeah, this is where you can just totally go in a circle forever. Bannon's health is pretty reliable. And you can just gain levels like this as long as you want. No one would have me. That's fun just to go chill, you know. Go with the guys or with friends or whatever and just hang out. That's kind of what those things are for anyway. Feels like yesterday to me, and now I'm almost 30. Time slips away, man. It's very true. In fact, I turned 40 in a week and 2 days. The big 4-0. Can you believe it? That's why I've got the flask, spike, the punch bowl, make it more fun. Dude, you get so much trouble. Did you... I can't remember what the story is with you, John. Did you graduate high school? Or are you just on a break until you go back and finish up the year? Because I know you're in your last year. Is that right? Incorrect blitz input. Baloney. Just be careful out there, John. Make good decisions. Also, just bounce to the beat. Nobody actually knows how to dance. Least of all the girls in high school. This is true. Yeah. You know, I wish I would have actually like dated around more, like just went on more casual dates with more people in high school. I was always that guy that was stuck with one girlfriend, and like that's how I wanted it, but that's not a smart thing to do at that age. You're just supposed to have fun at that age, you know? I wish I just would have relaxed a little bit more in high school. Home study until we finish, and then graduation next week. Wow. What's your next plans for life? Are you going to go to college? Are you just going to work? Are you just going to hang out? What are you going to do? Sometimes I think of my wife and think, man, I wish I dated around more. Yeah, not quite like that. That's not quite what I meant. My high school career could have been so much less stressful, so much more fun, and just carefree if I hadn't have been trying to live an adult life so young, you know what I mean? You don't want to be the guy getting their first heartbreak at 20. This is how a heart breaks. But yeah, that is a big deal. Congrats, for sure. We're gonna fight Ultros here pretty soon. He's a mean one. I'm not even gonna bother to fix Terra's blindness. I gotta go get that candy soon. I need some candy. Whoops, that was dumb. Also dumb. I wonder if the audio is too high now. It looks almost too high. I've probably been being washed out. Is that true? I can never find the perfect balance. Heartbreak's gonna come regardless. Just take it on the chin and then get back up. Yeah. Lots of heartbreak in high school life for me, that's for sure. Lots of drama that was unnecessary. I got my first girlfriend when I was a sophomore. Yeah, I was a sophomore when I dove into the deep end of that. Iker, what's up, Iker? Did I miss anything? All you missed is you got to go in the Discord and drop a question in the Ask Me Anything sub channel, because on Monday we're having, of course, our 4K celebration stream, and we're going to do another Ask Me Anything session. I'm a jack of all trades, so you can pick my brain on anything you want, or we can just chat. Again, I throw all the conversation topics out there. I'm happy to talk about anything. But magic, we do card magic, we do martial arts, we do music, we do video games, we do all kinds of stuff. So let's chat. Drop your questions in that chat and stay tuned on Monday for that stream so you can win some prizes. That's all you missed. Oh, thanks, Oliver. I like to think at 40 I've made some bad decisions, but I've made some good ones as well. What is it? It's Ultros, man. One of the most famous bosses in all of Final Fantasy. Pathos. Game over. Don't tease the octopus, kids. Ganon does health every time. Sabin does aura beam every time. If I can do it right, and Terra does fire. How fast can you strip your pistol? I would say, I mean, I don't practice speed doing that, but Hope Siri, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the party and subbing, my friend. I missed some Ultros dialogue there. Do an extra heal. I don't practice, John, but I'd say I could strip my pistol in, I don't know, 10 seconds? Probably less than that. I don't know. Should we find out? Muscleheads! Hate 'em! Talking about Sabin. That's so funny. I'm Mr. Miyagi. That's big shoes to fill. Prove it on Monday. Monday. Seafood soup, says Ultros. Oh, we're gonna need an extra cure after that. Bannon's got 9 HP. That's a game over if he dies. Wendy's! That might be fun tonight. It's the weekend. That's all, friends. I guess we thrashed it. Don't bet on it. It's probably just hiding from us. Ew! Something stuck to my leg. Tara, over here. It's all right now. Watch out! I'm gonna hit it with a blitz. No, Sabin. Don't distract me, brother. Yeah! He's always been a tad zealous. Sabin! Don't worry about him. Are you sure he's okay, Bannon? You should know better than any of us. Any moment he'll flop right onto the raft. What the? Seems a little too perky. Ha! Sabin! Sabin! Take care of yourself. He just jumps overboard and it's so funny. There's like hardly any explanation for it. There he goes. Bye. Hey, Super Greg. Super fan, dude. What's up? How are all of your adventures? This guy is going through some adventures today. Or this past week, I should say. What kind of pistol? Because don't worry, SIG P320s can unload themselves. Been a while, it says. Hey. What's up, Super Craig? 6'7". Craig, you're too old for that language. I actually have my pistol right here. It's literally sitting right here. I don't think I'll get flagged. Let's experiment, shall we? It's a Taurus G2C. Now, Tauruses were, they had a terrible reputation for a while. Until they were bought out again. They're a Brazilian brand, and they were bought out and sort of restarted from the ground up. I might as well clear this while I'm on camera here. All right, it's cleared. I'm showing you all. It's cleared. It's cleared. Okay. Don't freak out. It's cleared. But yeah, they rebranded, and I got this handgun. It's a 9mm, by the way, for a steal of a deal. It was like $179. And guess how many malfunctions I've had on this thing? 0. I've had 0 malfunctions. This thing is a beast. I actually quite enjoy it. And it's small enough to conceal carry, which is usually what I do. I have another tiny pistol that I conceal as well, but this one is small enough, but it's big enough to not be awkward, if that makes sense. And it's a 12+1 magazine, so that's nice as well. Not too bad as far as capacity goes. I like a Taurus, says Tyler. Nice. Now put that gun in game and you'll clear the game in 2 minutes. Come here, Ultros. Boom. Yeah, and I didn't know what Taurus was really when I found the deal, but I saw a 9mm handgun for $179. I was like, research time, homework time. And read up that like it was like a year or two, it was like 2 years before that they had rebranded and changed their reputation. So there you go. Miss Nightmare, what's up? How are you? Got to be fun at the range too. Yeah, it's a blast at the range for sure. It's a fun one. Lucky number 13. Want to get a Bodyguard 2.0. Yes. And if I would have been thinking, my very first handgun was the M&P, Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. I wish I just would have got the shield because it's basically the exact same thing as this. So I wish I would have just got that from the start. I think they banned handguns in my neck of the woods, but I still don't understand the hate for 1911s. Yeah, 1911s are cool. I mean, to me, like, people get really up in arms, no pun intended, about guns. But I'm like, a gun's a gun. Like, I don't care. They're all awesome. So the Max 10 machine pistol, is that overkill? I don't know what that is. This is actually really easy to tear down, John, to answer your question. There's a little thing right here. Get it in frame. There. Boom. That's the frame. That's all that is. Boom. Barrel's out. That's it. So that was what, like 5 seconds? That's it. It's literally the barrel, the slide. I forget what this thing's called. The pin thing, the spring. Stick it here for a minute. And the frame. That's it. So very easy teardown. Now that we've had that tangent, let's get back to Final Fantasy. Let me reassemble it first. Barrel goes in the slide. Very simple. That's the slide assembly. And it just goes right back on. Let's put it on straight though, shall we? Just slides right in. Just gotta kind of line it up. Boom. Done. All right, let's get back to the game. Uh, 1911s are extremely reliable and dependable and shoots 45 ACP bigger than 9mm. Only downside is that it can only hold 7. Tyler, thanks, man. I don't get called cool very much anymore, that's for sure. Not in this house. We'll see if this video gets flagged and taken down. How about that? Part 3 of Final Fantasy VI will just be non-existent. Edgar and Terra race toward Narshe while protecting Bannon. But what about Sabin, who was swallowed by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? So the game splits 3 ways now. Is all going according to plan? Choose a scenario, KUPO. I think I want to do Locke's first. And I love how they set this up because each scenario introduces new characters into the story and then they all meet up again together and your party's like double the size. Yeah, John, that's true. Thanks for the censor, Miss Nightmare. I appreciate it. With cool gun. I won't go into the tangent, but now that we're talking about it. I've got guns all over this house. Look how tiny this little baby one is compared to my hand. You take it out of the holster. I'll clear it too real quick. Okay, it's clear. Look how tiny that is. I love this little guy. It's 22. I just cleared this little round out of it. So it's, you know, not the most reliable gun for like self-defense and stuff, but it's just so adorable. Look at that little guy. That's my little pocket gun. So that's my deep conceal carry if I'm, you know, out and about with PJs on or something, or what have you. That's my deep pocket conceal right there. And that's a Ruger LCP2, which are usually chambered in 380, but that's a 22 version. Wee little gun. Yay, Tyler picked it out immediately. Is that a little Ruger? Yep, exactly. Ruger Max. It's a baby gun, a little squirt gun. That's one you keep where people don't want to know. Yeah, that's right. I swallow it, and then when I need it, I just bring it back up like David Blaine. That's how I carry it. If you need something from the corner store or gas station, but forgot your wallet. Cash or credit? Ruger LCP2, please. Give me this jerky. All right, let's go with Locke. Oliver's funny. Locke has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops, but now he desperately needs to escape. They used these sprite positions so cleverly back in the day, too. Nuts! Gotta get to Narshi on the fly. Okay, so we're now with Locke. He needs Optimum there. He needs the sprint shoes, the extra pair we got, and the Genji glove, baby. Yes. I'm trying to think if we should give it to Celise when we get her. I always called her Celeste growing up. That's what I called her, Celeste. So that's what we're gonna call her. Yeah, we'll give him the Genjis for now. Heck yeah. Jesus! The best gun, this is true. What Tyler's about to say. This is true. The best gun is the one you'll carry. As cliche as it is, it's true. Yes, absolutely. The best gun is the one you feel comfortable with, and this one you've trained with, and it's the one you like to carry. That's exactly it. Bartering system. That's what it is, John. Yeah. Yeah, poor John is like, loves guns, has all of the knowledge of guns, but can't use guns in his country. It's a shame. I'm sure there's a hidden passage under the rich man's house. Find the room that's drafty. I know, lady. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. I have no friggin' snacks. I must go to John's house, steal his snacks, Tyler's house, Oliver's house, Sunny's house. Clean them out. I'm snackless, Nightmare. You'll have to smuggle some to me. Everyone's out of snacks. You know what? This is unacceptable. Snack time. I usually don't eat. I'm trying to be better about eating late at nights now, but you know what? We need to do this. In my mini fridge here beside the desk, I have some Cokes. Good to see I'm stocked. Yeah, nobody's home. That's actually perfect, Craig. Nobody's home at Craig's now. You could loot the whole thing, Miss Nightmare. Best I can do is rice and veggies, which is healthy, but seems to go against the spirit. Yeah, I need to go grab some candy upstairs or something. I hate my kids' candy wrappers being all over the house from Halloween, so I tell them our rule is if we find candy wrappers just laying on the floor, for every candy wrapper, me and my wife get 5 pieces of candy each from each of their bags. That way it never happens. But they've been really good, so I haven't really been able to loot very much. They're following the rule. My grandfather was a servant for the richest man in town. Only people dressed as merchants may pass through. I will punch you in the throat, kid. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider, and maybe I'll talk to you. Yeah, spoiler, in the Japanese version, it is not cider that he wants. It is something else. Any instance in this game that says cider is alcohol in the original version. Avoid the armored soldiers. They have no sense of humor. Slowly stock up on tents, since those are so freaking expensive. Should we get the disguise? You're that thief Locke, aren't you? Hey, call me a treasure hunter or I'll rip your lungs out. That's so brutal in the original translation. They changed that as well for the... Oops, I forgot to steal from him. Milkshake. Darn kids following the rules. That's a strong tax, Colby. I know. It comes from a couple years of Halloween of not following that rule. It got worse and worse and worse, and now they're following it, so. Sorry. Wasn't thinking. You gotta steal from him to get his disguise. Couldn't steal. In face, that'll be my stop before formal. Buying cider and Coke. Finish off that bottle of rum I stashed at the mate's place. Where'd you get rum, dude? You're too young for that. Not technically. Stole his clothing, too. Ha! Here we go. These are a little tight, but the price was right. Whoo! He runs away. After the formal, yeah. Okay, now we have the disguise. We gotta go get the cider. Whoops. Other way. Thought... No. You have to fight this guy? Halt! Stand no match for my Genji gloves, dude. Boom. Boom. Maybe he does. Yeah, I know technically you're of age, but yeah, I'm gonna get killed. And then I'll have to get my disguise back. But you shouldn't be drinking at all. Alcohol is terrible for you. Ouch, gotta steal me some new clothes fast. Okay, it refilled me, that's good. Fact, says Tyler. Yep. Just don't start, man. The world tells you to do it. Doesn't mean it's right. Scram, you blockhead. Okay, I gotta do stuff here. I thought I could go under the secret path. I guess I need the, she says, I'm sure there's a hidden passage under the rich man's house. Yeah. Gotta get the clothes and then go to the kid, I think. I love this poor merchant just keeps getting beat up over and over again. Plumed hat and his clothes. Yeah, I don't know if comparing sugar and salt to alcohol is quite the same. Anything can hurt you if in excess, you know. At my niece's school, they have a yearly musical play. The kids are around 15 years old. For reference, they canceled their after party because the previous year there was alcohol. So these kids decided to have a before party and all got drunk before singing and dancing in front of us. It was something. That's amazing. That was probably the best kids play you've ever been to in your life. And it's on camera, which is even better. That is so funny. Hello ID, Harble, howdy, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Playing some Final Fantasy VI right now. This is one of my favorite games. Heck yeah, you got good taste, my friend. Yeah, this is one of the best Final Fantasies for sure. My grandfather was a servant, blah, blah, blah. Merchant, right? You may proceed. Thanks, kid. Actually. Oh yeah, the secret passage is here later. Now, need to get the cider. Little bridge right here. Do I need any more? Star pendant protects against poison. Think we're okay for now? This music is so good in this game too. Thanks to the Empire, my business is up. Well, the body requires water to break alcohol down into sugar peroxide, and then it needs even more water to filter that out. Gonna take your cider, buddy. Hey, you, come to steal my cider? You thief! So weak. Good thing I only drink Coke Zero. Exactly. Me too. Me too. Me too. And that reminds me, I keep saying I need to go get snacks, and then I don't do it. And we've all been talking about food, so we all need to take a quick break and go get some, I was gonna say, and go get some cider. I almost said, go get some snacks. Maybe there's a better weapon since I have dual wield now. Regal Cutlass. Okay, nothing of value here for that. Raziel in the chat. No, I want to keep lecturing. Sit down, young man. John, I need to lecture you some more, so you don't ruin your life. The way to avoid a hangover is to drink a lot of water and make sure you add high electrolyte drops to the water. Trust me, I know. Let me up. Ah, cider, glug, glug, glug. Speaking of alcohol, this is how we got started on alcohol, because in the Japanese version, this guy is drinking alcohol, not cider. Huh? Secret passage? Well, there is one that leads to the rich man's house. Go downstairs and give my grandson the password. It's, I forgot. I kill you, old man. The password is Rosebud, Courage, or Failure. I honestly can't remember. Is it Rosebud? You're an Imperial spy. Do I have to start over now? I can't remember what the password is. Gosh dang it. There was... Yeah, Razio, go check your Discord. I posted something in there that was hilarious. Razio, yep, I know. I was tipsy when I had a celebration for being 21. Yeah, Razio, go check your Discord. Oliver left a little present in there. Oh, okay. That cracked me up. This is our third change of clothes. This poor merchant's gotten beaten into the ground. Rather immersive with headphones. Oh, nice. I'm gonna call you Harble because Hello ID is Hello ID Harble. I was just looking at your name, trying to see how else I could pronounce it. Harble's catchy though. I'm just glad he can finally express himself artistically. It does explain that last divorce. Wow, savage. Savage. The password is Courage, Secret Entrance. Yeah, too old for that. Was that true, Raziel? That's funny. AR-15s are awesome, John. That's like the American gun. Like everybody has an AR-15 except for me. I'm the weird one. I went to the other side. I have an AK-47, but it's always AR versus AK. That's always the conversation here in the States. And AR is kind of the gun of America, and it's a freaking awesome gun too. ARs are amazing. Channeling Roger from Lethal Weapon. Your vid on encouraging gamers to be healthy was, yeah. If you haven't seen that, go to Raziel's channel. He has a health related video. It's sort of an anomaly from his normal stuff, but it's really, really good. Raziel knows his stuff when it comes to health. So go check it out. Yeah, AKs are so fun to shoot. Okay, so there's another story beat coming up. I'm going to step away from the telly for a sec. And I'm going to go get those snacks. Now we're talking about health. I'm going to go find some snacks because it's Friday. Everyone, I'll be gone for maybe 3 minutes. Everybody step away and get some snacks. And I'll be right back. Actually, let me pause. Let me go into my menu on the game here. Okay. We'll leave it there. Again, I respect the AK-47. I'm just not a fan of Russian-made things. 5 years USMC here. AR is great. Just keep it clean. Yeah. Yeah, and that's one reason I love the AKs is that, I mean, you can throw them in a muddy pond for 2 days and pick it up and just get going again. They're meant to be absolutely trashed. Please don't do that, but they're meant to just function under like any circumstance. And yes, thank you for your service. 100%. Okay, bathroom break, snake break. If you're going to the bathroom, if it's number 2, it is a snake break. Otherwise, I'll be right back. We're going to go get some snacks. BRB. Okay, I'm back. That was a little longer. I need to take a pit stop as well. But I got some sensible, I found some peanuts up there. Okay, sensible peanuts. I got some knockoff like goldfish crackers. And of course, low Coke Zero. Heck yeah. That's a party. The sleepover has now officially started. I got it caught up though. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind. This Nightmare shot her brother's AK-47. Thank you for your service. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely show Harble some love in the chat for his service for sure. His or her. Oh, that's cool, Miss Nightmare. He's not exaggerating. You can take a wrecked AK and it will fire. Very good design, yeah. Less accurate, 200 plus, but so. Good point. Raziel says, I have an AR-15 and some pistols, but my main love is my Evo Scorpion submachine gun. Yeah, that thing is a beast. Eats through 9mm like crazy. The SKS, that's my dad's like go-to rifle. He has an old SKS that's so cool. But there's usually a Czech counterpart that's probably even better made. I'm ignorant of those, so I'll not pretend to have an opinion. Yeah, I mean, I love guns and stuff, but I'm not super knowledgeable about a lot of them. I just kind of have what I have, you know? Like I said before, a gun's a gun. They're all cool. Give me your snacks, Imaginator. Yummy. The Coke Zero. Here you go, Nightmare. You can have it. Take it. Just take it. That's going to be the Nostalgia Nation's very first in-person meetup. We all go shooting out in the Utah desert. My son and I just did that last week, actually. I think I posted a picture of it in the Discord, did I not? We had a good time. I think I posted some videos and stuff of it. There you go. See if this can show up on the camera. It's gonna be blurry. I think I posted this picture in the Discord actually. Me with my AK. Maybe I didn't post any more videos of it, but blowing crap up in the Utah desert. Okay. Miss Nightmare is awesome. She censors everything for me. I appreciate that. All I'm missing was the cowboy hat, right? Okay, back into the room, back into the sleepover. Wait, the magical noise. Ready for the sound? 3, 2, 1. Ooh. The MK19. I don't know what that one is either. But you say it's an absolutely wicked weapon. And look, I even have my Coke here in my digital room too. It's right by my monitor in here as well. I should move this TV somewhere so the glare isn't right on the screen. Let's do this for a bit. Let's do the view, the nostalgia view here where you can see the TV too for a sec. How about that? I want to go lower, but that glare from the light. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just do that. I'm getting picky now. It doesn't matter. Horrible. Oh, what have I done? I betrayed the town and I didn't even need the money. There's the draft behind the bookshelf over here, but let me search the other door. Rascals, knock it off! Chung, 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 chung. Magitech armor. Wind the clock, wind the clock. Oh, that was just a jump rope rhyme. Or was it, little child? Are you hinting at something else? A puzzle, perhaps, coming up? This part would have taken a long time to figure out if I didn't remember like all the secret passageways and stuff. I think I remember getting stuck on these parts for a long time when I was younger. Change clothes? Yeah. Dude, Locke is such a cool character. Huh? I've seen her before. Of course. She's one of the Empire's generals. Looking through the keyhole. That's what happens to traitors. Product of genetic engineering. Battle-hardened Magitech Knight with a spirit as pure as snow. I forgot that she was straight up genetically engineered. I forgot that about her character. Celeste. I do think it's Celes, but I call her Celeste. So the mighty Celeste has fallen. How can you serve those cowards? Hold your tongue. Isn't it true Kefka's going to poison the people of Doma to the east? Shut up. Celes, ooh. Harble, is that one of your favorite characters? Oh, I've never heard that. God made men, Colt made them equal, Browning made them peaceful. I've never heard that. That's cool. Huh. I'd hate to be in your shoes tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir. I can go for days without sleep. I love how you come in here and the guy's already asleep. Oh, Gao. Yeah, Gao is amazing. Thou. Remove her chains. And you are? I'm with the Returners. Name's Locke. Returners? I used to be General Celis. Now I'm just a common trader. Let's go. You'd take me along? Thanks, but no thanks. I can barely walk. I'll carry you, madam. We can bring those chains with us. Sorry. Foreshadowing for later in the game, okay? They get together. Spoiler alert, all right? That's all I'm saying. I'm grateful, but even if you got me out, you'd never be able to protect me. No, I think I'm better off here. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. He winks. I do like that the sprites have independently moving eyes in this game. That had to have been hard on the... I'm like wondering what the developer side was like for that. Because they can alternate them, they can both blink. I think about little things like that. How much work was it to get blinking eyes on all these sprites? Oh, this soda's good. Let's go. Wait. This soldier has something important on him. There's a clock key in his pocket. Take it. Stealing is wrong, it says. Took the clock key. Some bread too. See, I don't know if it's Celeste or Celis. Celis. Here, and I always like to look at the Japanese version. Even though Final Fantasy VI changes a lot of their names. Her name in Japanese is Serisu. Serisu Shieru. I'm looking at the katakana right now. So, Serisu doesn't super help because it could be directly, you know, pulled from that sound and it would be Celis. But Serisu could also be Celeste, so like it doesn't really help. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, very similar, yeah. Celeste. I had a cousin, she's still alive, a cousin named Celeste. So maybe that's why I just say Celeste, because it's kind of similar. It's true, John. Now, let's gear up. Ooh, yeah, she's decked out. Let's give her... I don't have any more relics? I guess everybody else was using them. Lot can wreck people with the Genji glove. And she can do runic to absorb magic. An old clock. It's ticking. There's so much money down here. An old clock. It's not ticking. Wind it, baby. Ribbon off clock. Oh, Terraria. I've always wanted to play that. I heard it back in its heyday. I was tempted to get it on the Wii U. It was on sale once. I was like, oh, I should get this, but I never got it. I heard it was a really fun game. I don't know how much he's going to use magic. Probably not at all, but... Nice. Assuming I can do some level grinding off stream, I think we should be able to blast through Final Fantasy VI pretty quick. Just because I'm like generally familiar with it pretty much through to the end. Like most games, it gets a little fuzzier as we get further in, but I feel pretty good about this one. Terraria is great. I've owned it for like 10 years now. I can't believe it's that old already. Ah, I'm mixed up, says Harble. Yeah, John, I think that ship has sailed for me. I have too many games to play. I'm following that new rule that I've heard for life in general, which I love. If it's not a heck yes, it's a no. I don't have the time, the luxury of time anymore to just kind of mosey through things that might be good. If that makes sense. But I try and apply that rule to everything. That's great. It was Bruce Lee that once said, and I'm not going to get this quote directly accurate, but if somebody or something is wasting your time, they're stealing your life away from you. Because your life's not made of anything except time. Makes you kind of think of things a little differently. Yeah, for sure. Definitely worth the tangent there to get those weapons. So what games are everybody playing through right now? I'm sure everybody in this chat has at least one game they're actively trying to play through right now. What is it? Post them in the chat. Tell me. Now that I beat Final Fantasy Tactics last night, 2 nights ago, I need to finish 2 games that I'm in the middle of and like just stopped. So that would be a shame. I need to finish them. One, they're both VR games actually. One is a Midnight Walk, The Midnight Walk, which is a clay animated, legitimately hand clay animated like game. Like the animation's all done by hand. It's really cool. And the other one is Max Mustard. I don't know if nobody's really heard of that game, but also VR. It's basically an Astrobot clone. But since Sony freaking sucks and didn't bring over Astrobot Rescue Mission to the PlayStation VR 2, I got to play the clone, and it's actually pretty fun. It was on sale for like $5, so I bought it, and it's actually really fun. Got to fill that Astrobot. You know, got to get my Astrobot fixed somehow, since freaking Sony hates PlayStation VR 2. They hate it so much. Drives me nuts. Beans in the chat. John's really not playing through anything. Playing through RuneScape, close to maxing my account. Ooh, I've heard that's fun. Mr. Beans, what's up? Yo, Colby, how is Colby and friends doing tonight? The Imaginator friends, or the imaginary friends, seem to be doing okay tonight. Batman Arkham Asylum, Pacific Drive. Got nothing currently, says Harble. Okay, what games are you guys looking forward to then? Any you're looking forward to coming out later this year, next year? Oh, I've wanted to play Arizona Sunshine so bad, John, but I don't think I will. How goes the stream? It's going well. Dude, Harble, I got this urge to play Final Fantasy 12 again. You know what's so funny? We're on the same wavelength, my friend. I got the same urge this week too, and I went out and bought it again for Switch. I found it used for $20 locally, and I just went and bought Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. I'm like, I think it was Tactics that did it to me, but I beat it and was like, man, I wanna play 12 again, and I just went and bought it like yesterday. So great minds think alike, Harble. There isn't a single game I can think of I'm looking forward to. Says Tyler. Well, that's good. You can save money. Wolverine. Tucker Hole. Dude, Tucker, what's going on? How are you? That Wolverine game's going to be crazy. Every time I see Tucker, I think we need to play Walkabout Mini Golf again. We should do that on a community night. Who in the chat has Walkabout Mini Golf on VR? That would be a super fun one to do for community night. No way! Mr. Beans is gifted a fan membership and Miss Nightmare got it. Dude, Mr. Beans, thank you so much for that. What's the luck? Oh my gosh, Miss Nightmare is gonna be so stoked, Mr. Beans. Beans, wow! Amazing! Thank you, Mr. Beans. And we hit one of our regulars, the wonderful, beautiful Miss Nightmare. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. John has walkabout mini golf. Why are you helping me? You remind me of someone. But what's it matter anyway? I just want to, okay? I missed the treasures. Hold on, we gotta go back down here. And Mr. Beans became a member. Thank you, Mr. Beans, for your freaking support, my friend. You're the best. Yeah, that's the second gift sub that Miss Nightmare has gotten. That's crazy. Time to buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, me and Tucker used to play Walkabout all the time. We still do occasionally. It's such a blast. And Tucker's like one of the funnest guys to play games with, so that would be a blast to do for community night for sure. I mean, well, right there is already 3 people. I know at least one other person I could get to jump on with us, so there you go. And that'd be a fun one to watch too. And you can have up to, correct me if I'm wrong, Tucker, 8 players in that game in one lobby, I think. John, are you a Metroid Prime fan? I didn't know you were a Metroid fan. I've been gone so long I'm gone for a bit, so I'm chilling and feeling mellow. Mr. Beans, we love you, man. So glad you're here. I speak for everyone when I say that. Wait, what does earrings do? I missed the description. Oh yeah, there's a remove. Raises magic damage, more powerful if paired. That's right. But she... Oh, she has ice. Okay. Can't remember how to get that one. Just gonna run into enemies all over here. Yeah, reading chat. I would have to do it on... I have Walkabout on the PlayStation VR and the Quest, so I definitely do the Quest so I can be in here doing it with you guys. And I'm pretty sure I could sideload an app or something that'll get chat running in VR. I haven't figured that out. I'm sure it's not too hard. Ice baby. Oh, thanks, Harble. Yeah. Yeah. It's 9 people? Oh, 8. Okay. Mr. Beans, I found some peanuts. I've got some classic peanuts there and some knockoff brand goldfish. What you got, Beans? A bowl of Lucky Charms, classic. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard, John, for sure. All right, I'm out of here. I think I missed a treasure in there, but it's okay. Bye. Some P. Terry's burgers and fries. Holy mother, that sounds good. It's just a feature in the Quest itself. Yeah, you can voice chat in there. Are you saying there's a way to natively see my PC's stream chat in there? Now, we can level grind here as well because we're back at Duncan's cabin, which gives us a free bed to sleep in. You can have the browser window open while gaming. To just put it, oh yeah, no, that's true. You're right. I forgot about that. There you go. We'd figure it out. But there are 2, okay, so the next question for chat is, other than Walkabout Mini Golf, I really want to do a game of Demio for a community night. It would kind of be a pseudo community night because there's only 4 players for that and I would be 1, so there's 3 extra players for Demio. But that one would be a fun one to watch anyway. Who in the chat owns Demio? Got a half hour left. We can continue on with the game. Let's level grind for a sec. Let me see where everybody's at here. We'll gain them each a level, and then we'll be on our way. Demio is like a... Okay, what game is this? Okay, we gotta pause. Pause. Demio is amazing. It's really freaking hard, and it can be very infuriating, but it's super fun. And it is flat screen as well. You don't need VR, but it's way better in VR. And you can do cross-platform play. So a flat screen guy on a Steam Deck can play with someone on a Quest 2, who can play with someone on a PSVR 2, who can play with someone on Steam. Like, it's fantastic. But it's basically a tabletop board game. It's not exactly like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like you know, you roll dice and you have cards and stuff to attack, and you have to kind of beat the level. You clear the dungeon, go to the next level. There's like 3 levels to each dungeon to clear the campaign, and there's different like warrior classes and stuff that you can pick from. It's really fun, but it's very, very difficult. Yeah. Let's go to this random video. Looks like this. Oh, this is the new one that's coming out, but you get the picture. It kind of looks like this. You literally move your pieces on the board, you roll the dice to attack, all that stuff. It's fun. So yeah. Demio on all platforms, as far as I know. Dude, Demio, I think you'd have a blast with it, John. I think you'd like it. That's right, Oliver. I forgot. Somebody told me to do Jackbox. I think Tucker mentioned do Jackbox for a community night. I was like, duh. That's an amazing idea. Why hadn't I thought of that? And you just reminded me. I'm going to put that on my board so I don't forget. I also want to do a Mortal Kombat collection night, but that just came out and the online sucks. The online sucks so bad. So once they fix it, we're going to do that too, if we can. Demio and Jackbox. Jackbox would be so funny. This is definitely not Warcraft. I haven't. I don't know what that is, John. Yeah, the MUVR community night. I don't know if that'll ever happen, to be honest. That'll be so hard to orchestrate. I don't know. Maybe one day. Whatever happened to the game where there is a person defusing a bomb, but they have to work with the whole team? That's Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I have that as well. That would be a fun one to play on a community night. That's a fun game. I have a yearly game party at my house with all the bros, and we always play that one. And when I was a team leader at my previous company, I would do that as a team building activity. I'd bring in my VR and we'd do Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, work on communication, right? Just an excuse to play games at work. Something I used to like to do when I play Keep Talking as well is get actual hand radios and have the bomb defusal person be like in the basement while like the VR person's like all the way upstairs in the house, so they're actually separated, just like it would be on like a real bomb squad team. It just added an extra layer of fun to it. Oh, that's cool, John. I've never heard of that mod before. That's awesome. And I've never seen Speed. Sandra Bullock, right? Keanu Reeves. Legit 10 out of 10. The movie? Wow. Pop quiz. A hole. There's an armed gunman. He's heading towards a plane. He had a hostage. You're 30 feet away. What do you do? I don't understand the question. Call the police. Pull out my 9 and bust a cap. Don't hit the hostage. And then get out of the way. Hashtag logic. I love Speed. You're talking about the movie, right? Not the drug. Let's do ice to everybody. Oh, it's from the movie Speed. Okay. She's perhaps never looked so good. That was back when she was in her prime, right? That was, what, mid-90s? Speed? Lot gained his level. How close is Celeste from gaining her level? 5. Next battle. 96, 90, oh, 94. Dude, I swear the mid-90s had the best stuff ever. All the best games came out between like 93 and 96. Some of the best movies ever came out in that range. Like the mid-90s was a magical freaking time to be alive. In 95, I was 10. Nice, John. And I think once I get my new PC set up next week, I'm gonna look into getting the VHS tape boxes for my MUVR room. Finally, add a few more assets into the room since my PC will be able to actually handle it. I have a bunch of assets I've just sort of put on hold. Like, yeah, the VHS tapes up here need boxes for sure. I can watch them, obviously, but they don't have the case, the slip cases to go with them. I have a couple extra systems I'd maybe throw in, maybe another TV. Maybe get going on like, I don't know, more boxes, get more PS2 games in here. I did put Final Fantasy X and 12 in here, by the way, last week, because right before we started Final Fantasy VI, which we're playing now, I was debating of maybe doing one of these two. As I mentioned to, who was I talking to before? Harble, I think it was Harble. I was thinking about playing Final Fantasy 12, and I was like, maybe I'll do it on stream, but I ended up getting the Switch version instead and just thought, I'll play it on there. But I got it. Good game. 12 is a good game, especially since it's in the era of Final Fantasy that had completely lost its way at that point. Considering 12's not bad. It's a very enjoyable game. Good story. Generally really good characters. Yeah. 12's good. Yeah, I still don't have Ghostbusters in here. That's true. Wait, I used to and will again speedrun the World of Balance. Oh, True Lies with Arnold. Get to the chopper. Don't cross the streams, of course. Titus, you mutants. Arizona Sunshine. I don't think I'll ever play that one, John, sadly. I try not to play games with overly excessive language, and I know that game's a pretty big culprit from what I can understand. Ninja Turtles for the NES. Dude, the original one, the Nightmare one? I don't think I have that in here. Oh, I do. Right here. This game is freaking torture. But you know, I do have the Ninja Turtle collection on PlayStation that includes this. But I also have the good one on the Super Nintendo. We've got Turtles in Time here as well. Yes, indeed. Yep. Oh, there's a horde mode on it. That's cool. Yeah, dude, Turtles in Time is freaking amazing. This game is so good. It's so good. Oh, making a mess. I think I looked into it. I think it's covered in F-bombs. Maybe I'm wrong. That game looks really fun though. I'd watch a 2-hour video of you showing your collection of these games and talking about your memories and knowledge with them. Really? That would be so cool. I actually thought about doing that with the celebration stream on Monday. Maybe we'll do a little bit of touring there. And of course, I would love to hear you guys' memories with all these games. That'd be awesome. That's a great idea, Tyler. Leisure Suit Larry. Definitely family friendly. Yeah. Play that game. I remember playing the old ones back in the day before they were like animated. All right, we got 20 minutes. Let's finish Locke and Celeste's story. Oh, that's another one I should get. I know, John, you've been wanting me to play Monkey Island forever. Point and click games aren't that fun to watch, as we found out when I streamed Broken Sword. I do have King's Quest right here. This is one of my favorite games ever, King's Quest V. Got my poster over here on the door. But Monkey Island for the PS2 is the only Monkey Island game I ever played, and I quite liked it. It was fun. I think point and click adventure games, John, to most people are like how you describe RPGs. You're like, this is boring to watch. Like, I think that's how most people are with point and clicks. We've escaped from Monkey Island. We don't have to go back. That's the one. Escape from Monkey Island. Okay, I think she just gained her level. Yes. Okay, let's go. We need to head to Narshi with these two, and I think when we go back through this cave, we have to fight a boss. A boss. I've never played Super Monkey Ball. I've heard it's so much fun. Just like absolute PlayStation 1 chaos. Never played it. Rhinotar is that enemy's name. Rhinotard. Yeah, it's like playing Monkey Island games is like playing Spaceballs. Like, it's that kind of humor. Totally tongue-in-cheek slapstick stuff. It's fun. It's stoner fuel. What's that noise? Death breath is one of my favorite gags. I don't remember that. If you enjoy puzzle games, or monkeys, or balls. Aw, I'm out of my goldfish, guys. Those are so good. Oh, you know what, though? I still have to finish my pretzels. I have a couple bits in the bottom of this bag. Cheddar pretzels. That's what we're gonna eat to the end of the stream. There we go. Then I gotta hit the sack because I gotta be somewhat awake for tomorrow so I can play that music at the graveside thing. Yeah, they're penguins, actually. They were like goldfish penguins. Get ready for the boss. It's coming up. All right, let me turn the lights back off for this last little bit so we can zoom it right in. There we go. Yeah, I heard Arizona Sunshine Games had like some of the best VR like handling, like with the guns and stuff. Man, I thought I was be able to get the recovery spring before we got the boss fight. What is that noise? Oh, good, we can. This boss is super easy. It just demonstrates Celis's ability. Huh? Something's coming out of the wall. Tunnel armor. I'll draw its magic attack. It won't hurt us. Come again? I can simply absorb the attack with my runic blade. Are you sure you'll be okay? Just watch. And I'm gonna trounce him with my dual wield. Is that true, Oliver? You can play a snake in Monkey Island? No way. Snake! Dude, I freaking wrecked this guy with my Genji glove setup. Oh, that joke went so over my head. No, okay, I get it now. Escape from New York. Pliskin, right? Phew. Looks like we're in the clear. Okay, that's the end of Locke's story. Choose a scenario, KUPO. We're gonna save it. Next time when we play, we're gonna stop there for the night. Next time we play, though, we're gonna go with... Should we do Sabin and the whole Shadow and Gao and Cyan bit, or should we do the others? As I crunch into the mic here. Okay, folks. I think next time I'll do Sabin. We'll do Sabin next. All right. Yeah, once I get my new PC set up, I think I'm going to make it a task to rearrange, not rearrange, but like build out my VR room a little bit more. It's pretty much done, but I've got a whole bunch of new games that I didn't have before that I need to organize somewhere. I need more space for my PS1 games. Maybe I'll put my, maybe I'll put my N64 games here because there's like an empty space that's just sort of chilling with my ROM hacks right here. Put this ROM hack in there as well. This might be in another video later. Super Metroid Vitality. If I put my Genesis games there, that'll free up this whole shelf. Maybe I can continue my PS1 games below as well. Because I've got a whole stack here that don't have a home. And then maybe more PS2 games here. Maybe I'll put more shelving on the walls. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I do have this bottom shelf here too. Kind of. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Put the Buster Sword in. Yeah, I could just lean it against the wall back here behind the TV or something. Oh yeah, my secret games that I got for my wife. Barbie Race and Ride and Crash. I forgot I put these back here. That's funny. We did that on the stream when she was on. Okay. I gotta go to bed. Lay in the bed right here. Ah, nice. All right, Oliver's got to run. Thank you for stopping in and partying with us tonight, man. Been a little minute. I'm glad you're doing well. You're the life of the party tonight, man. Harble also says Sabin for the next one. We'll definitely do that. Help me remember. That will be actually on Wednesday when we play this next, because Monday, once again, 4,000 subscriber celebration stream. We're going to give away the new Lego Game Boy and other prizes if we have enough people in here. We also get your questions in the Ask Me Anything sub-channel in the Discord. Let's get some good conversations going. Maybe I'll do a card trick. We've never done card magic live on stream before, I don't think. And that's kind of a missed opportunity. We definitely need to get that going. We'll find lots of fun stuff to do. So that's this next stream on Monday, and then we'll be back to Final Fantasy VI on Wednesday. And yeah, we'll do a community night sometime, maybe before the end of the year. Let's say that. Our first Wendy's trip, I did. Okay, folks, that is all she wrote for me. Appreciate you guys very much. Thanks for all the support as always. Once I get this new kind of job routine down, my new PC setup, get in a groove again, more videos coming at you. Until then, talk to you next time.